NASCAR fans, get ready to hear about how 5 coastal students are among 30 across the nation to compete for top honors. The program is called NASCAR Kinetics, Marketing in Motion. Our own Martha Hunn caught up with one of the students and with a NASCAR executive in Spadoni Park to tell us all about it.
Robin, Coastal Carolina University is one of 6 universities across the country chosen for this NASCAR Kinetics competition. 5 coastal students have been working very hard for this big event, and it's a panel discussion of NASCAR executives here at Wheelwright Auditorium. Alan Brower is one of those students who's made a pit stop with us here today, along with Talia Mark, who is actually the director of NASCAR Kinetics. And thank you all for being here with us today.
Thank you.
And so this is a big day. You all have had to plan everything, Alan, from the preparations for the agenda of the panel discussion. You've had to plan this pre-event, which is behind us. You've had to do all the media coordination. You're doing the stuff that folks are doing in the real world for marketing. Oh, yeah. This is game day for you. How do you feel?
Feels great. Finally, showtime. All the hard work has paid off. As you can see with the turnout behind us, hopefully the NASCAR executives like it. At 2 o'clock, we'll hold the discussion panel, and hopefully they like what we have to offer.
It's a whole lot of coordinating, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
And Talia, you know, this program, you are a NASCAR executive. This program is kind of your baby.
It is.
You know, what are you thinking when you come here, you showed up today and you see all this?
You know, it's great. At first sight, we didn't know what to expect. I mean, this is a new school, new group of students, and we know the students have enthusiasm for the program, but I mean, this is a lot more than we expected, I can tell you that off the bat.
It looks pretty big. It feels pretty big.
It definitely does. I said I was worried to see what you guys will do for the panel or for the viewing party next semester if this is your panel discussion.
They're just getting started. And now, Alan, take us on a little tour of what's happening behind us. This big event, which is a pre-event. You've got some cars here. You've got lots of energy. What's going on?
Well, pretty much we have a bunch of NASCAR sponsors as well as local racetracks. Darlington is here. They brought historic race cars from the Sprint Cups, starting back in 1950, I believe. And we have a bunch of free giveaways, raffles. It's just a good time to bring people here to this event.
And your goal was to have a huge turnout. Yes. You've done a lot of publicity with television,
yes,
interviews and that sort of thing.
Yep, our term for this event was go big or go home, so might as well go big.
They went big.
Yes.
Now, you know, Talia, I've talked with the students a bit, and they're working with you very closely. The idea is they have to do all this on their own. They initiate everything. Anything that comes, any help that comes is initiated by them.
Absolutely.
You know, and they truly admire you. They're working so closely with you. They've gotten to know you. And you're a mentor to them. I mean, you're someone that, you're young, you know, you've got a great big job. You know, what do you think about that?
The thing is, as much as they're learning from this program and from NASCAR, I'm learning just as much from them. I mean, there's certain different ideas that maybe we would not have thought of in the first place, and they're bringing a fresh new perspective to some things that we've been trying to do for a while. So we admire them just as much. So I'll take the focus off of that.
Well, you know, that admiration is certainly warranted. And now, Alan, you know, there's a brass ring at the end of all this,
oh, yeah,
and you know, you and your team members have truly become a NASCAR marketing machine. And what's the brass ring for you? What do you hope at the end of the day?
Well, what we hope at the end of the day is just to get real hands-on experience and get like real world knowledge.
Come on, you want to win.
Yes, all right. We want to win.
What happens at the end?
All right.
How do you know that?
At the end, the top 3 schools go to Miami.
Wow.
And we do our final case study, present it to the top dogs of NASCAR. The 2 losing teams go home that night, and hopefully we'll stay for a week.
We'd like to highlight that there are no losers. Everyone's a winner.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, great day, and congratulations to you all for pulling this off. Of course, we'll continue to follow you as you move through the program and hopefully to the brass ring at the end. And Robin, of course, we thank you guys so much for being here. And Robin, as we mentioned, the NASCAR executives, they came here to CCU to conduct this panel discussion for the public. And Lieutenant Governor Andre Bauer was also here. He was enlisted by the students to do the official welcome. We understand he's also a big NASCAR fan, so it's very fitting. It's a big deal for these hardworking students with very high hopes. Back to you in the studio.